Good morning, 2020 Tribe. So the subject this morning is inner circle. I want to read you a quote. It's by Simon Bailey. It says, expand your inner circle to include those who can challenge your thinking and escalate you to unreached heights of success. Now, I'll just tell you, my husband sometimes will challenge my thinking on some things. And I'll just be honest, it ticks me off sometimes. I'm sure you've never experienced that, right? Because when he challenges me, I'm like, well, why can't you just see it my way? Why can't you disagree with me? Yet, ladies, we need an inner circle of people that we value and we trust that can speak into us and challenge our thinking. Because if we stay at the same level, we'll never grow, right? So I'm gonna just ask you, who is in that inner circle of your life that is encouraging you? Obviously we need that. Who is cheering you on? They're one of your best cheerleaders, and perhaps they're challenging your thinking, or they're saying things like, well, have you thought about this? What about that? That doesn't mean that they're not for you. It just means they're asking a question, right? And if they're in your inner circle, you've given them permission to do that. Now, here's something else. If no one is challenging you in your inner circle, you might want to think about that. I mean, do you really want everybody in your circle to be exactly like you? I mean, remember that movie, The Stepford Wives, where all the women looked perfect and all the houses looked the same, and I mean, everything was just the same, or my dad used to say, samey, So if you don't have somebody in your inner circle that's really challenging you at times to think differently, because they're wanting you to grow, they're wanting you to escalate to unreached heights of success. And that's what I want, right? I know you do too. So the next thing I'm going to talk to you about is we, as a 2020 tribe, were able to reach 67% of our goal of $2,000. It's $13.20.90. And so, number one, I wanted to tell you, thank you so much for those that gave. And we appreciate it. And so here's the thing. I talked to Chad yesterday, and I said, so what's the game plan? He kind of giggled a little bit. He goes, I don't know. With things the way they are, everybody is waiting to the last minute to make the decisions, and the people that are supplying the food have not made the decisions on what they're going to do yet. And so right now, we know, or Chad told me yesterday, they know that they're going to continue to do the same things that they've done in the past, which is provide lunch for kids and senior citizens. How awesome is that? And as soon as they can get to the point where they can meet together instead of just the drive-by, which is what they've been doing all along, but they can really meet together because they share community and they have fun. They're going to do that as soon as possible when the city, and state says that they can, and they can do that safely. So I just wanted to brag on you. And then the third thing I wanted to bring up is today's the 19th, which means tomorrow is the 20th, which means we have our 2020 webinar at 8:20 o'clock, or 2020 o'clock, 8:20 p.m. So tomorrow night, get on, and I'll be putting the link to the webinar in an email, probably put it out on a text message, and get on there. So we're going to be hearing from some people that we haven't heard from in the past, and we're going to be talking about financial goals. We're also going to be hearing a little bit about contribution goals and some other things. And so, ladies, I don't know about you, but man, it just seems like this month has just flown by, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's here already. So just want to encourage you to be purposeful with your time, and we'd love to have you join in. And it's a conversation. It's not just you log in and you listen. We want your feedback as well, and your questions. And so jump on the call tomorrow night and interact with the people who are going to be sharing with us. So glad to be in partnership with you, and thank you again for your donation to Acts Community. I know it's going to go to a good cause. And if you wanted to, but you just didn't get it done, you can still go over to axcommunity.org and go to donate, and they'll love to take your donation. So see you tomorrow night.